Well, ahead of the municipal election, the Calgary Chamber of Commerce releasing its top priorities. The Chamber's Ruhee Ismail-Teja joining us this morning. She is the VP of Policy and External Affairs with the Chamber. Thanks for doing this, Ruhee. We appreciate it. 50 recommendations. We obviously can't go through all of them, but what are some of the main areas that you're focused on?
Well, our business community has highlighted 4 key areas that the city needs to focus on for us going forward. So the first is around competitiveness and being a competitive city, things like regulation and permitting so that we can move things forward, business friendly construction supports as well. The second is around safety. Unsurprisingly to any Calgarians, we've seen safety concerns be on the rise quite significantly, and that's impacting businesses' ability to operate, everyone from large headquarters based downtown to small businesses who are struggling to make sure that their employees feel safe when they come in, particularly early and late hours of the day. And of course, vulnerable Calgarians who are struggling and continuing to not be supported as well as they need to be. The third area that we're focused is around vibrancy and having the infrastructure that we need as our population continues to increase. So that's everything from ensuring that we have the housing affordability and accessibility needed, sporting infrastructure, arts and culture, so that we have lively streets downtown, but right across the city. And the last is about connectivity and ensuring that Calgarians are connected to each other through things like public transit and bike lanes, but also across Alberta with a rail line to the airport, to Edmonton, and out to the mountains as well.
And so what are some of all these concerns that you do have, what are some that you see as maybe really needing a major change of direction? Not things that are sort of already on the way, but really need sort of a bit of a 180.
Safety is the biggest concern that's shared by both businesses and by Calgarians. 76% of Calgarians don't currently feel safe and feel that the city has not done enough to support safety. Part of that is because the challenge grows bigger and bigger every day, and so there's a real call from Calgary and from businesses for the city to increase the amount of focus that it has on supporting vulnerable Calgarians, and that will be in the best interest of businesses and of everyday Calgarians. Part of that is ensuring that businesses have some of the tools they need to be able to mitigate some safety concerns. It's also about protecting the supports and ensuring that vulnerable Calgarians have what they need to be able to participate fully in the quality of life that Calgary does have. A real focus on those will support everything else. It'll ensure that we have a more vibrant city. It'll ensure that businesses are not spending disproportionate amounts on security. It'll ensure that public transit is safe, and that really does underpin everything that our business community has talked to us about through the development of this platform.
And so what kind of discussions will you be having with candidates ahead of the election, and will you be endorsing anyone?
We won't be endorsing anyone, but working closely with all of the candidates. We've met with many candidates, both mayoral and councillor candidates, to talk about why business matters. And our platform is called Business Matters because it does matter to the vibrancy and the fabric of our city. A great business community is foundational to a great Calgary, and we need to ensure that with a prosperous business community, that prosperity is reflected across the city. So that'll be top of mind as we're talking to candidates, is really to ensure that those who are running and will eventually hold office understand the value that the business community, both large businesses and small businesses and across all sectors, bring to our city, and that entrepreneurial spirit that Calgary is so proud of is something that needs to be prioritized and honed for the benefit of all Calgarians.
Okay, and we'll continue to follow it until we get to October. Ruhee, thanks so much for your time as always. That is Ruhee Ismail-Teja with the Calgary Chamber of Commerce.